Tom Thibodeau has told reporters today that Kemba Walker is out of the rotation, not even moved to the bench, out of the rotation, and Alex Burks will remain the starting point guard. Well, isn't that interesting? Firstly, Kemba Walker was one of the marquee signings of free agency for the New York Knicks, of course, alongside Evan Fournier, and then re-signing a bunch of their guys, Alex Burks, Derrick Rose, and Nerlens Noel, and Taj Gibson. But now Kemba Walker is going to be out of the rotation after he has played very poorly this year, and I feel like there was some expectations that he was going to do a lot better than he has. Now, sure, he hasn't quite lived up to even the expectations of someone like me who knew he just hasn't been good for the last couple of years in Boston and isn't anywhere near as good of a player as he once was. But ultimately, he has been disappointing this year, and the Knicks starting lineup as a whole has been very disappointing this year. The offense has been hit and miss, but has had very bright moments because they do have a lot of individual talent there, but their defense has been very poor, and Kemba Walker is arguably the worst defensive player in that starting lineup. Alex Burks, however, is a solid defender, has improved a lot on that end throughout his career, has a lot more size, obviously, than Kemba. And with him starting, they are going to have a extremely big starting lineup with RJ, Burks, Randall, Evan Fournier, and Mitch Robinson. They needed to make a change. Either whether it was Kemba Walker, whether it was Evan Fournier, whether they were out of the rotation, whether they were on the bench, something needed to change. And so it makes sense that this change is now coming. The starting lineup has not been playing anywhere near as good or as desired for this Knicks team. And Tom Thibodeau values defense, and that's not what he's been getting. And so Burks will be in. Kemba Walker not even being in the rotation is interesting. Whether that changes down the road and he becomes a bench piece remains to be seen. But I mean, honestly, he's been worse than Derrick Rose and Emmanuel Quickly this year, so why would you play him over those guys off of the bench? There's no reason to. If you want to win basketball games right now, Kemba Walker just doesn't play for this team. As weird as that sounds, to have Kemba Walker not playing on a team and it's more beneficial for that team to win, that's kind of where we are right now with Kemba Walker and his career, specifically on this New York Knicks team that has a lot of guards off of the bench. They're of good quality. And so Alex Burks isn't your true traditional point guard. So it's going to be interesting to see how the ball distribution, ball handling, and playmaking gets distributed on this team. I would expect Julius Randle to probably have more time on the ball now, which I don't love. The idea for me personally, at least, of bringing in guys like Kemba and Evan Fournier was that Julius Randle wasn't going to have the ball as much. The ball was going to be able to be more distributed. More guys can score the basketball. There can be more ball and player movement. I feel like that's just not going to be the case now. But hopefully I am proven wrong. But ultimately, Kemba Walker, one of the marquee signings of the summer for the New York Knicks, out of the rotation. Alex Burks, one of the guys who they trusted last year, they are trusting even more now to go from playing more of a small forward role off of the bench alongside Rose and Quickly to now being the starting point guard of the New York Knicks. That being said, that is my thoughts on Kemba Walker going to the bench. Pardon me, not even going to the bench, going out of the rotation, and Alex Burks being the new starting point guard of the New York Knicks. Be sure to let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.